Hey y'all, so we have here a 1997 Ford Explorer, which my wonderful in-laws gave to us. We needed a spare vehicle and they had this one. And so it's ours now. Now the AC doesn't work. Well, it'll blow, but when you switch the temperature control knob here, it blows hot no matter where the setting is. So it doesn't even go from hot to kind of, tepid or warm. It stays hot all the time. So I believe either the actuator for the blend door has gone bad, or maybe the blend door is stuck. We're going to pop this open. This is what you see immediately behind the glove box. The blend door is inside here. This piece right there, that's the actuator. But what we're going to do, and we can take all this out. I really, as busy as I am, I don't have time for all that. I just want to move the door itself. So I'm going to cut a hole here, and we're going to get inside there, move the door, and then we'll just put this piece back. So just to show you how I'm cutting this, I'm just taking my razor knife, and it just pushes right through this plastic. It's really soft, it's easy to work with. So, and it's flexible, so I won't have to cut the whole square out. I'll just cut 3 sides. Okay, the hole is cut. So I'm going to take my knife, I'm going to pry this open. Wedge it in there, pry it out. And Gorilla Tape is going to fix that right back up. Back there, so we can find this blend door. And okay, so the blend door is right back, right in there, and it sits vertically. And when it's pulled this way, you get heat. When it's pushed that way, you get air. And when I push it that way, there's some nice cold air blowing. Something in there's actually broken. The actuator should be holding that thing firmly in place one way or the other, and it's just really floppy, so the door's probably broken. Either way, we're just going to put it in a fixed position, and we'll take some Gorilla Tape and we'll tape this all back up nice. We're gonna have AC. All right, so I'm all done. The blend door is fixed in place with a little piece of Gorilla Tape, and the hole I cut, that piece of plastic is taped back into place. And we're gonna put this door back, and then we're gonna get a little temperature reading and see what kind of cool air we got coming out of these vents. So one other thing that I did that I didn't show you is behind that glove box, here, on this side over, on the right side of it. So over here, to the right of where I cut the hole, you'll see another door and a little actuator and an arm, and that's your recirculating door. So when it's in a closed position, your air is coming from outside. You open that up and air is coming from inside. That actuator makes it really hard because it wants to be in a closed position. So I just pop the little arm off of the tab on the door. Then I open the door, and then again using a piece of Gorilla Tape, because I'm a redneck, that's what I do. You could have used something else, but I fixed that door in the open position so the air is recirculating inside here. So now what I'm going to do next is we're going to get a temperature reading. I'm going to put this on, it's on max AC, but I'm going to crank up the air wide open, let it recirculate in here for a minute or two. I'm going to get a temperature reading. I do not have one of the fancy mechanics thermostats. What I have is my $2 meat thermometer that I got on clearance. And I'm just going to stick it in the vent here, turn it on, and we'll see how cold we get. I hope you'll forgive the wind noise. I just want you to see this heading down. And yes, the meat thermometer makes a good, poor man's version of an AC thermometer.